fuck is up, dude? No. It's not even funny. And I've done it like 4 times to get a good take of it. So it's just like lost all of its magic for me. Hi. I'm Baxter. You don't know me. I don't know you, stranger. But I'm making these videos now. This is going great. I've decided that I'm going to start making some Booktube videos. Why? I don't know. Because all the other kids are doing it, and I'm very susceptible to peer pressure. Yeah, so hi, I'm Bax. I run an Instagram account called Belligerently Bookish and a store also called Belligerently Bookish, and I haven't made the channel yet, but I bet this channel is going to be called Belligerently Bookish. And I really hope that my face is in focus right now, because I will be doing this video in entirely one take. Why? Frankly, because I don't have a video editing software, and I have not been able to get one, and I don't feel like fighting it at this point in time, okay? I tried to get iMovie, and my laptop said, no, you need to update your operating system, and I said, fine, do it, and my laptop said, no, your internet's too shitty, and it's going to take 6 years, so fuck off. So here we are. It's me, it's a camera, it's a room, it's some books. Hi. I'm also getting over a cold thing. So if I sound weird, you don't know what I sound like, but if I sound weird, you know why. So I figured as a way to introduce myself, I was going to show off some books. And I know that usually everybody does a, like, favorite books or best books or, you know, whatever you want to call it. And I thought about doing that, but I was like, there's probably like thousands of those videos. That's not really a good reason. Just go along with me. So instead I'm going to show off some of the prettiest books I own. And they contain pretty stories. Yeah, so I'm going to be quick. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to try not to babble about the story, whether I like it or not. I don't not like any of these stories, so I don't know why I said that. Okay. This also might give you a sense of what I read and what you can expect going forward with more videos. So the first book, oh, she's smudged, I'm going to show off, is not a surprise. Every fantasy girly has this old honker sitting on their bookshelf. Show us already, stop talking about it. Okay, fine, I hear you. It is The Name of the Wind by Mr. Patrick Rothfuss. And this is the beautiful, I want to say 20th anniversary. Has it been that long? I don't know when it came out. This was a gift from a family member, and it is a signed first edition, and I love it. The sprayed edges, this was also my first sprayed edge book, I think. It's just exciting, and the illustrations in here are phenomenal. Oftentimes when I get an illustrated book, I'm always thinking like, man, you could rip all the illustrations out of this and put them in frames and they'd be beautiful wall art. That, I think, is especially true of the illustrations in this edition of Name of the Wind, because they're just stunning. They're so well composed. I would try and flip to one, but I feel like that's going to take me too long to find one, so we're not going to do that. Obviously, Name of the Wind, incredible story. Incredible story. I haven't seen anything that I think stands up to the style and the intensity of Name of the Wind so far. And I might make a whole video about this, right? But I got the first binding, if you've heard of it, because people were comparing it to Name of the Wind. I did not finish it, because comparing it to Name of the Wind, it more feels like the author read Name of the Wind and said, I could do it better and I could finish it faster, and decided to write their own. Maybe I'll talk about that more later, but I was not digging it. It felt very plagiaristic to me. No offense to anyone who likes it, or to the author. I'm sorry. I'm sure your ideas were very original. I couldn't jive. The second one is, again, I just plowed right through that. No segue. That's okay. The second one is, again, a book that is not surprising for any readers of fantasy, but it's beautiful. And the story is incredible. Sapphic. Dragons, you already know what I'm talking about. It's The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. And this incredible cover. This was the first cover, I think, that I lusted over. Like, I was, like, looking at it on Amazon and on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I want that book. I want that cover. This fucking dragon is so well done. And the shiny scales, oh, I don't know who the cover artist is. I should probably mention them, shouldn't I? Jacket design. by David Mann, cover illustration by Ivan Belikov. Great work, both of you. Love it. Again, I think that this is a must-read for fantasy fans. It looks like it's huge, but I don't really think it is. The text is a lot bigger than you would think, and the paper's pretty thick. So I think it makes it seem more chunky than it is. It's not like War and Peace length, as you would assume. Still, incredible, incredible book. You ought to read it. The third book is a very special edition, something that I splurged on for myself, which is the Folio Society edition of Howl's Moving Castle. And this one I know is illustrated by Marie-Elise Harel. Ooh, I think it's actually Elise Marie Harel. She is French. She lives in Edinburgh. I know this because I buy shit from her Etsy shop all the time. She's incredible. She's so talented. She's done all 3 of the Diane Wynne Jones, I don't know what the series is called. It starts with Howl's Moving Castle. It's also Castle in the Air, which I also own from Folio Society, and then House of Many Ways, which I don't have yet. But she illustrated all this. She also did Folio Society's Never-Ending Story, which is phenomenal. One of the best books I've ever seen. But we're here talking about this and how beautiful it is. This illustration on the cover, the simplicity of it, but it's like refined. Do you know what I mean? You can't answer me. Just incredible, and like very sparing with foil details, which makes it seem so much more special. The back is also obviously incredible too. Another book with incredible illustrations, but one thing that Marie-Elise Harel, it's written here, I should just find it. It's Marie-Elise Harel, does is she will make a frame in the illustration with negative space, and then she will break it. And I mean, here's kind of an example. You see how like the curtain thing is outside the frame. It's so effective. It's so magical. These illustrations fit so well with this book. Really incredible edition. Beautiful, beautiful book, as is its sister. I should also say that I know I'm leaving out books that, even books that I own. I can see one right now that I should have pulled out, but I didn't. So there are more, you know, that I think are absolutely beautiful, but they're just not in this video. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. Not sorry. Next one, again, this was like Instagram viral. If you are a J. Kristoff fan, I guarantee you have this book. This is, I believe, the Waterstones exclusive edition of Empire of the Vampire. They're all kind of bricks. I should say most of them are kind of bricks, but the black sprayed edge is just stunning. I believe that the hardcover beneath this is also, yeah, it's got the De Leon crest. Tons of illustrations inside. Also, another like stunning frame story where we have the main character telling what's happening, so we know that something else is about to happen in his modern timeline. I said I wasn't going to ramble about the books, and here I am rambling about the books. Very good. Love J. Kristoff. Love Empire of the Vampire. Also highly recommend Nevernight. It's not for everybody, and the first scene is kind of off-putting, and it is pretty gory and pretty nasty, but very good writing. Very quirky and funny. Shit. Another book. This is a book in a little subgenre that I would call like book art or book puzzles, like House of Leaves by Mark C. Danielewski. This is S by J.J. Abrams and Doug Dorst. This is, even if you don't care to read it, it's so interesting to have on your shelf and pull down. First of all, I mean, the story, the Ship of Theseus itself that they have written in here is so good. It's so good. And then you have all of the little things that are shoved between the pages. I don't know how much you're seeing. You know, like there's a newspaper. I also loved the Marginalia story, the correspondence between two characters, but I very much got the sense that there was something bigger going on that I wasn't willing to unpack, which is ironic because, like, I let House of Leaves devour me for months. But I just haven't gone that far with Ship of Theseus yet. Truly beautiful, though. So much effort put into every little piece of it. I think it's worth the time and money of getting it, even if you don't care to actually read it. The last one I'm going to show you, I have not read yet. I got a membership to Goldsboro GSFF just for this book because of how stunning it was. I've never read Adrian Tchaikovsky, but looking at the premise of this book, I think I'm also going to love it. It is The City of Last Chances, Adrian Tchaikovsky. I believe, I just read who did this. Joe Wilson did the illustrations for this cover. I mean, the toned paper thing, the one-color accent, is always going to be stunning, but the detail in this cover, and the use of foil, I don't know if it's reading, because this has got like a protective wrapper on it. Again, the reason that I got it was because of what they did at GSFF, which is, holy shit. I've never seen a sprayed edge like that. I mean, technically it's 4-edge painting, but this wasn't done by hand, so I don't know if that counts. Just stunning, and I think also, yeah. Look at this thing. I mean, I wish all books were like this. Really beautiful, really cannot wait to read it. I am currently reading Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, which I put off forever because I'm one of those kids who's like, it's too mainstream, and then like months later I read it and I'm like, guys, it's so good, and the whole world's like, we tried to tell you and you didn't want to hear it. Yeah, that sounds about right. The sequel for that's coming out soon though, which I'm excited about, even though I'm only halfway through Ninth House. Really loving it. Yeah, we got through all the books that I thought are very beautiful. I'm sure there will be... My camera cut me off because I was rambling too much. So anyway, hello. And now, goodbye. I hope to see you soon.